Hello everyone, good day and welcome to the Academy for Digital Learning and Mastery Studio, ADLM. My name is ADLM RateGen, and in this video, we'll be looking at what ADLM has been able to do for this year 2025. So in this video, we'll be looking at what ADLM have been able to achieve, or we've been able to achieve at ADLM in this year 2025. This 2025 so far has been an amazing year. As we discussed at the beginning of the year, check out the video up above here where we discuss what we plan to achieve at ADLM in this year 2025. So at this stage of the year, I'm going to be putting us through what we've been able to overcome, what we've been able to achieve till this point of the year. I'll be showing us our softwares, our apps and plugins that we've been able to build so far and how we intend to provide more services going forward. First, I will introduce you to the ADLM Marketplace. Let's start with the ADLM Marketplace. The ADLM Marketplace is a web-based marketplace for building materials. This marketplace was created for those that are in the construction industry, for quantity surveyors and everyone in the construction industry, to get the most recent price of building materials within the industry. Now, this is not just for those ones getting prices, but even for people that sell building materials, to showcase your materials. So at this marketplace, you can easily come down to this marketplace, check out various building materials here, and you can also showcase your own building material. So the marketplace is a web-based platform, has been built with several building materials. We have several sellers here. So if you click on each of these items here, it loads up and you can see the several building materials that are available. So this is how the platform looks like. You get to see the images of the products you want to probably purchase. You get to see the features and all of that, and you get the contact details of who is selling. So with this, you can easily get the supplier's contact details or even text the supplier of this material or product on WhatsApp. So it links directly to WhatsApp where you can get building price link to the suppliers. So in this marketplace, you can easily check out the library here, and also you can also create your own account using this sign up here. You can create your own account, you can create your own store, manage your own account, add your own products and all of that. So you can do all of this with the marketplace. We have full details on the channel, which you can check the playlist on the marketplace, which I will also attach to the link above, where you would see the details on that. I've been introducing us to the Planswift plugin. I'm sure many of us have been familiar with our Planswift plugin, but I'll just do a brief overview of what we've also been able to achieve with this Planswift plugin within the course of the year. Now, the Planswift plugin app now have more features within Planswift software that allows you not just use Planswift for your quantity takeoff, but this is now a powerful estimation tool for quantity surveyors. So with the help of the Planswift plugin, we've made the Planswift software a more powerful estimation tool for quantity surveyors, where you don't just get your quantities alone, but with our connection with the template, with our inbuilt app connection with the template section, you can now get not just your quantities but even material and bills of quantity done. We have a full video on that on this channel. I'll also attach the link on the card above, where you will see how all of this gotten the complete building materials, the complete takeoff materials and everything was all made possible with the plugin app. So once you've done your on-screen takeoff and you've gotten your quantities using the templates we've provided that comes with this plugin app, then you can easily check out your quantities here, and you can now export directly to bills of quantity. These bills of quantity have detailed description, quantity, unit, rate and amount, and many other features which is made available on Planswift. So we're taking Planswift from just an on-screen takeoff to a full estimating software. You can check out this the Planswift plugin, and you see the material breakdown session. With this material breakdown session, whatever you've measured for, you can easily see the materials that actually comes with it. So for example, we have this section here. For our block wall, you get to see the materials that comes with the wall. So you see the blocks, the cement, the sand, and everything that you need to complete this wall area or wall work. Then for rendering, that's plastering, you have the quantities here. Then for your lintel also, you get your quantities for your lintel. You can now put in the mix ratio and every other features that you need to put in. Now for roof takeoff also, we have incorporated AI features to allow for roof takeoff and roof material takeoff. So you see under roof cover, you can see the material that I can use to complete this roof. Then under the takeoff aspect also here, So we're doing roof and click on takeoff. It requests for the pitch of the roof, which you can get in the drawing. Watch the full video on complete takeoff for a bungalow building on this channel, where we discussed how to do all these takeoffs completely. Now, with all of this, we've taken Planswift. Planswift is no longer just an on-screen takeoff software, but now a full app and procurement software, because with this now you can prepare your bills of quantities and you get your material schedule in real time, so you don't have to do extra work. We'll also be adding new features to this Planswift plugin, such as more AI estimation features, AI calculation, and also add more improve our user interface by giving more interactive workflow to users, where you can make adjustments in real time. But currently we are at this point where you can now use this for all of your workflow and make your work faster. This is the first of its kind in this part of the country and part of the world. Okay, now I'll introduce us to our next amazing tool, also for takeoff. Now, as you can see, Planswift is an on-screen takeoff for 2D drawing. We also created a powerful tool for on-screen takeoff for 3D drawings. Now, quantity surveyors don't have to just limit themselves to PDF drawings or CAD drawings anymore. As a quantity surveyor, you can now prepare your bills of quantities, material schedule directly from your 3D model. That's amazing, right? Let's look at the ADLM Revit plugin. The new ADLM Revit plugin is not just only compatible with 3D Revit native files, but now compatible with full IFC files. That means we can now export your drawings from Orion Prota structures, that's the 3D mode from Prota structures, and you can import it into Revit and prepare your quantity takeoff and views of quantity, even your material schedule. So that way, now you don't just have to limit yourself to just 2D drawings. With your 3D drawings, import to Revit, and you can do every your quantity takeoff. I'll do a bit demo on that to see some of the features of the ADLM Revit plugin. This is structural design. We'll be looking at how to make the Revit plugin so far that we built for the version that was released this year, and see how it works. For a simple structural design here, let's take for example I'll pick the beam. So once I select the beam from the ADLM plugin that was created, you can easily select any of the floor level. So if you are doing a takeoff for any of the floor, you select the beam on that particular floor. Now, part of the features we added to the new ADLM Revit plugin is the direct reinforcement back calculation from the plugin. Meaning, once you from this plugin, you can easily select and measure for your reinforcement. Now, with this, once you just selected the beam, the reinforcement details for the selected beam comes up. So you get to see the reinforcement breakdown for your beam that you take off. Now, if you select any of the floor level and any of the beam type, you get to see the quantities there. So I select this beam for ground beam, which is the foundation beam. Another beauty of the ADLM Revit plugin is you get to see your selection, like what you are measuring is usually selected from the model. So if you check the model now, if you move around this model, you're able to see the reinforcement details. More video on this will be coming up on this YouTube channel, where we'll be going in depth into detailed quantity takeoff for structural works and multi-story building. We have videos on architectural works and bungalow building on this channel using the Revit plugin. Another advantage of this plugin now is we now have an inbuilt database inside the plugin that saves all your calculations and your quantity takeoffs. This allows you to easily do calculation, prepare your builds, export to Excel, and every other thing you might want to do using this plugin. So if I click on this save results here, it saves the results. Then with this also, for the first time ever, you can now do material schedule using the ADLM Revit plugin. That means with Revit now, you're not just doing your quantity takeoff anymore, but you are now doing your material schedule for your building. Now we have the material breakdown. Once you put the concrete mix ratio, you can get the material breakdown for your building. Same goes for every other one. You select for columns also, you select any of the floor levels of your columns and you select the column. Based on what the structural engineer has designed for you inside the model, you get to see the takeoff being done in real time. Now, there was a saying that quantity surveyors can't use Revit for their quantity takeoff, but right now, quantity surveyors can work perfectly with Revit. So all you just have to do is get the plugin, very easy to use and straightforward. We'll also be adding some other features to this plugin as time update comes up. But for now, this is what we have. Then for normal architectural works, this is a simple building here. The plugin also measures for roof, measures for every building element. So if for a simple building like this, you can select the wall quantity from the plugin, select the floor level, and you can easily get your quantities. So with this now also, it also highlights, this highlight feature also makes it easier for you to see where your measurements are coming from. For the measurement that has been done here, you get to see the breakdown and you get to see this. So with this now, not you just also have your quantities alone, you now have your lintel information, then you have your material schedule that's also done with this plugin. So if you put in your mix ratio, you get the quantity takeoff for those walls and all of that. So this plugin is at the point where it's something you've never seen before actually. Then for MEP and HVAC works also, we have a separate plugin. We've also created another plugin for MEP and HVAC works that allows you prepare your quantity takeoff and views of quantities directly for MEP and HVAC works using the ADLM plugin. We have a separate Revit plugin for MEP works. So this is an MEP 3D model. So if you select any of these, probably select lightning and select the floor level, it shows you the full quantities of each of the lightning features on every floor level, and this takes your workflow to a very different level. Okay, you can also export to Excel and save to models. We'll also be releasing several updates in due time on the use of all of the Revit plugin and its features. Now you can see so far so good. This year has been productive at ADLM. We've been able to create, you've seen the ADLM marketplace, you've seen the Planswift plugin, you've seen the Revit plugin. Another amazing software we built at ADLM is the ADLM RateGen. This ADLM RateGen is a powerful, amazing tool for quantity surveyors that allows you to prepare your rates. You have your material library, your labor library, and all. There are videos on that on this channel. You can check out the link above to see the RateGen detailed video, but I'll just do a quick overview of what this looks like. So with the ADLM RateGen, this is the ADLM RateGen that was created this year. This ADLM RateGen launched around 2 months ago. Now with this ADLM RateGen, we've built a very amazing tool for quantity surveyors that helps quantity surveyors to prepare their rates for every item of work in building. Now the advantage of this is you are not just limited to the rates that we provided inside this software. You can also make use of your own inbuilt rates, build your own rates, and add your own information into this. As you can see here, once you're signed in, you have the library where you can see your material and labor library, where you get to see everything that is in here. Now you can either sort by categories or so if you select for the various categories, you can see the labor items and all. And another advantage of this is you don't have to depend on ADLM all the time. You can always click on this and select your price and edit any of these prices to suit your workflow. Then we have this update price button. When you click this to update, it updates automatically from our servers when we release updates for you. Now another advantage of this is you might have labor items that you want to add or materials that are not in this library that you want to add yourself. All you just do is click on this add material button and you can add your own material. So it's very easy to use, straightforward, and it has a very good interface for your workflow. Now we have various items from groundworks to concrete works to every other item of work. Then we have load remote button. Now regularly we'll be releasing updates also for various work items based on popular demands and feedback from our users, where probably you want to add other information or other items for your work or your takeoff. All of this will be loaded in from our servers. So if we have a very popular demand, you can just click on this load remote, or you can click and to add additional items from our servers and you get your library updated. So you can either make use of that to load from the servers or make use of this the manual add rates to build your own custom rates and add it to your library. So we have the saved rates section here where you can view all your saved rates and rates that has been saved up for you. You click on this saved rates, you can view your several rates that you've built and you've saved. Another beauty of this is it's not just limited to Nigerians alone. You can now prepare your bill of quantity in USD and any other currency that you want. With the RateGen, we have several currency options up here. Like once you change to the currency, it converts to those currency for you. Now at ADLM, we've created solutions for quantity takeoff, we've created solutions for rate build up and estimating, and there's still more to come because we are going to keep adding more AI features into the RateGen software. The Revit plugin also will also have so many UI updates coming up in recent years, but this is the best time for you to get ADLM tools, connect with us at ADLM. We also have courses that we've done for this year that is fully available for everyone. We have the BIM course on building works and architectural works. Now this BIM course is not just a BIM course anymore, because this BIM course integrates data analysis and AI tools, how to make use of AI and data analytical tools inside your work, within your workflow. This course is a full practical course and a full practical section where you learn to use all of these softwares, all of these plugins and everything in real time. So this course is an over 30-hour course that helps you. With this course, it takes your knowledge of BIM, AI and data analysis into the best practice. This course was made partnered with Scene Analytics, and with Scene Analytics we're able to create something great for quantity surveyors and cost estimators. This is a chance and opportunity that you don't want to miss out on. Expect more from ADLM. As we round up this first half of 2025, we have created several amazing tools, and before the end of the year we'll also create more amazing tools. So stay tuned to this channel, because we'll be making videos and content on how to make use of the Planswift plugin, the Revit plugin, now how to use them together, the interoperability of our plugins, and we'll also be launching an amazing app. Stay tuned to this channel. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, as more of this will be coming up regularly. Bye.